Bryce Young at quarterback for the #1 offense. Low snap. Young extends to the right and across his body, complete for a first down to Slade Bolden. Good job by Bryce Young.
Coach coached him up. He just said, "All right, coach, got it." Went back in the huddle.
Yeah.
Young downfield and he connects. And that is Latou. This is the guy that everybody's buzzing about this spring. Touchdown, Cameron Latou.
Well, Tess, in the replay, you see a little bit of a miscommunication in the backfield with the action. And I thought it might affect the timing of the throw. You could see that a little bit of confusion. He was able to, boy, how he stepped up in the face of that adversity and that pass rush. There was pressure there. And again, we keep talking about it. Is he going to be able to find those throwing lanes because he's not the tallest quarterback? That time, under fire, steps up, finds that throw. Coach just turned to me and said, "This is Jay Barker's son. Great kid."
Barker back to pass. He's going to take a shot downfield. A lot of contact and well contested as a giant Hall comes down with it. This is the true freshman who has opened eyes this spring, Ajay Hall.
Well, I was about to until he caught the ball, Coach.
He caught the ball,
Yeah, he caught the ball, so we're good.
Coach, 17. Help the fans understand.
Hall is a really good freshman prospect. All right, we're trying to get him to where we can move him around some, all right, so that we can get him the ball more.
You want to be on the other end of that?
No, thank you. 3rd down and 4. Barker, pressure off the edge. He escapes it for a moment and wiggles his way to the 2-yard line. And that should be, let's see where they mark this down. Now they're marking it back at the 4-yard line.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Going for it.
Yeah, tagged off there. When you consider that it would be Harris and Moody on the inside and then Chris Allen and the seemingly unblockable Will Anderson on the edge. And we almost had a pick 6 that time.
Bryce.
Yeah, it's crazy how loaded the defense is. And
Hold on.
Wait. I mean, you're lucky it's not a pick 6.
Joe,
This was Lawson breaking on
Joe,
it.
you talked about young receiver, good play, and then a bad play too.
he's yelling a little bit more demonstrative.
Yeah.
Bryce Young, I think because of what he's done so far and the way he's handled this, coach can talk to him in a different tone of voice.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
3rd down and 9, and Trayshawn Holden gets loose, and it's a first down.
And we talk about quarterbacks at the next level because this draft class is loaded with quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Its timing is what impresses me the most. Guys with the ability to get the ball out of their hands before the receiver's opening.
The other starting corner opposite Josh Jobe. Receiver screen to Holden, and they were on top of it for a loss of 2.
It's 2 minutes. Let's go.
Split out tight end, 3rd down and long. Bryce Young tries to extend the play, going to try to do it with his legs. Remember, black jersey is a tag-off situation in Tuscaloosa. Paul Tyson, the quarterback for the Crimson team, with under 2 minutes to play before the half. As he checks down underneath the McClellan, and McClellan shakes loose. Paul Tyson, great grandson of Bear Bryant, as the pressure does get to him. As that was Jamarian Latham again getting into the backfield. Sophomore from Pickens Country.
Yeah, Latham, I just happened to be watching that where he was lined up. And undersized for an inside guy, but, you know, of course, they're in a nickel situation right now, and obvious passing, but explosive. Just went right by the guard there with quickness.
I just love being able to hear what Coach Saban is thinking before every play. McClellan out of the backfield on 3rd and 21. Bryce Young, 2nd down and 10. Just over a minute to play. Young pressured. Ball comes out inside the 5-yard line as there is a scramble for it, and it's going to be a defensive touchdown. Jalen Moody. Chris Braswell and Moody coming up with the play there.
Well, that is just utilizing your quickness to get around the tackle with an edge rush. and Bryce Young never saw him. As he was throwing, that ball was out of his hands, and a good awareness that time by the defense to jump on that ball for a touchdown.
Let's hear how coach reacts to a 3rd and 6.
First down, let's go.
Jaleel Billingsley, the tight end, with the reception.
Let's go.
Young to the near side. That's incomplete. He was looking for Baker.
One thing that's going to be really
sophomore, can he manage them to a field goal opportunity? Batted down as he was looking for more than just 5 yards, and that leaves 6 seconds. That was Deontay Lawson, the freshman linebacker, getting his hand up.
Well, that is a crowded throwing lane, and you know, when he sits in that pocket, there are a lot of big bodies in front of him, and I don't even know if he saw Lawson there on that throw.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I think because they needed 5 yards, he went in and told Bryce Young.
As an early enrollee, he could be the other corner at some point this year.
It could be as early, you know, maybe by conference play. They have such strength in their secondary. You're getting a really good look at Jace McClellan.
Last year, McClellan had an 80-yard touchdown against Arkansas. And coming back for the ball was Ajay Hall. Ajay Hall had a 37-yard catch in the first half.
And a bump and run coverage to the left side against Williams.
That was a strong effort right on the sideline.
Let's go.
Man, oh man. Listen, I don't want to make too much, Kirk, out of an early enrollee freshman. But are you kidding me with the ball skill and body control with Ajay Hall?
Gosh, that was beautiful. Ball is thrown up and away. He climbs the ladder and gets the 1 foot down. By the way, in 7 seasons. And so the fact that they have this staying power has everything to do with the head coach.
Again, he does it. Again on the sideline, Ajay Hall. His team. 2nd and 7. Ball Tyson being pressured. And pressure forcing him to throw it away.
Man, we got no chance back here. It's a 5-man rush.
Chance to be that guy.
Pete Golding told us from an ability standpoint, he has the highest ceiling.
Here he is again.
Tyson able to split defenders and run ahead close to that line to gain. He's at about the 29-yard line.
Oh, he never did. 4th down. Field goal. Let's go. Field goal.
Defensive players felt that they had a sack. They wanted that play back 15 yards further.
Let's go.
Chase Allen will come on to attempt the 48-yard field goal. He's a walk-on. Was a kickoff specialist a year ago with 9 touchbacks.
Good hit.
And Chase Allen is able to split it.
Into everything. I mean, when we was on trips to go to games, he'd be up 2 in the morning in the playbook on the day before games. I mean, he's a smart player. He's dedicated. He's locked in.
Moving forward, Ajay Hall has been that guy today, and it feels like he has way more catches because they've been spectacular catches, all 3 of them.
This is going the other way. And then finally pouncing on it at the 15-yard line. Braxton Barker came in to play quarterback, and Christian Story recovered the ball at the 15-yard line.
Hey, that's what pressure does. You know, you don't have to always get the sack.
Right. You almost got caught up over there.
That's what pressure creates.
So, well, excuse me, Story had the interception. Tough to see who had the fumble recovery, but it was Story who had the interception.
Right in the middle of it.
Joey took a shot at coach, like, you okay? Because the players almost ran him over. He's like, oh, yeah.
Early enrollees.
What's that?
Early enrollees, freshmen.
Yeah.
Tyson's got to burn it. Kirk, I assume he's talking about the young offensive line.
Have a bad day, you know, you learn from it instead of getting discouraged.
3rd down and 10, and once again pressure coming in on Tyson as he has to get rid of it. Jamil Burrows, who Pete Golding told us, he said, I'm really excited about what this guy's going to be. He's going to start pushing people around. He did so there on the right side of that offensive line.
Richard, because they will literally have their choice of players to come here.
And Tess said it, and you're saying it again. Like, wow. Did he come down with that?
Is incomplete.
Okay.
So he was looking for Hall.
Yeah, it was interesting because you would think if anybody would like the rule, it would be one of the kings of college football,
right?
Coach Saban in Alabama. Because you're right, if somebody
made the point, it's sort of the middle ground where you have maybe some star players in the middle ground of the teams that are below that tier of the Alabama, leading the #1 offense. A lot of players out of action, including Brian Robinson, who's expected